Yeah, late in the month, we were actually starting to see a drop in the number of violent crimes and shootings happening across the city. But now some of those efforts on the part of the NYPD had been undone this past weekend, where as many as 30 people were shot in just a 3-day span. And now the police department getting tough on gangs and guns, as you mentioned. This as many as 40 shots were fired right here in this neighborhood. This week, a renewed effort at going after gangs. At the epicenter of this weekend's mayhem, North Corona, Queens. It's where police say 4 men, 2 on foot and 2 more on scooters, opened fire, sparking a shootout, leaving 10 people wounded, ranging in age from 19 to 72. Only 3 of them were the intended targets, members of the violent Trinitario street gang, according to police.
It was something that really, shook me to the core, I guess.
As members of the community fear another retaliatory shooting, the 2 candidates for mayor are taking aim at the NYPD strategies before they take office and are calling for change right now.
You allow gangs to get footholds in this city, we have a real problem. This is a crisis.
The scene today that is so resembling the kind of Wild West atmosphere we have throughout the 5 boroughs of the city of New York.
Across the city, there have been well over 1,000 victims of gun violence so far this year. Just this past weekend, at least 30 more, including this, a violent mugging in Kips Bay, in which a shooter targeted a man simply walking down the street and got away with $65,000 in jewelry. And in Washington Heights, 3 bystanders were wounded near a grocery store shootout. Earlier this past weekend in the Bronx, an NYPD lieutenant
He's reaching for it.
was caught in a life or death struggle for his own gun with a suspect and ended up shot in the ankle. And at this hour, many of these suspects still being sought this morning, namely here in this neighborhood, as those 4 suspects continue to be at large. Police tell us that all of the victims in the shooting in the neighborhood here is expected to recover. We're live here in Corona, Queens. I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.